Hi guys, welcome back to London. Tonight I want to make my guide to the best things and most festive things to do here in London in the lead up to Christmas and during the Christmas holidays. First up is the Christmas lights and decorations. So I've started here in Trafalgar Square. The Trafalgar Square Christmas tree is probably the most symbolic Christmas decoration in town and probably the most famous Christmas tree in the world. It's a tradition that dates back to 1947. Different cities in Norway send different cities in Britain Christmas trees, and Oslo send one to London each year, and it's decorated in traditional Norwegian style. There's a carol service most evenings. There's one there tonight. So yeah, first on the list is looking at all of the festive Christmas lights and decorations. You have that one there. All of the major shopping streets make a huge effort and I would imagine compete to outdo each other to have the most spectacular decorations. This year I think it's Regent Street. They have new ones. A lot of the streets, they reuse them for a few years until the one-upmanship starts again. And yeah, Regent Street launched new ones this year and they looked incredible. There was an amazing firework display on the evening they switched them on. But Oxford Street always looks very festive, and Bond Street as well. The two Bond Streets, New Bond Street and Old Bond Street, they look pretty incredible. So next up on the list are the Christmas markets, and there's one just up here in Trafalgar Square. So let's go and check that out. Okay, this is Leicester Square. It's renowned for its cinemas, and if there's a movie premiere here in London, it's invariably here. They roll out the red carpet, bring in the movie stars. What we've got on here, Odeon here, there's more over there. But in the centre here, there's Leicester Square Gardens and one of London's festive Christmas markets. The biggest ones are definitely on the South Bank, just by the London Eye. The Christmas market here in Leicester Square looks amazing. Obviously German inspired wooden huts filled with Christmas decorations, food, drink and Christmas gifts. As I was saying, the most renowned Christmas markets are on the South Bank. You have the Winter Festival in front of the South Bank Centre and the Recorder Leg Cider Lodge, and then the more festive Christmas market in front of the Tate Modern. Let me give you a quick glimpse at that. This place is a slice of Scandinavian style right here in the heart of London. The Recorder Leg Cider Lodge is a two-storey bar that's been built to resemble the quintessential Scandinavian house. They're serving festive winter drinks and delicious Scandinavian street food just outside, aka meatballs, and you can get cosy inside the pop-up bar or next to one of the outdoor fire pits. It's already open, and it's staying open until the 17th of January 2017. Monday to Thursday, 12 o'clock to 11 PM, Fridays 11 AM till midnight, Saturdays 10 AM till midnight, and on Sundays 10 AM to 11 PM. So yeah, definitely come and check this place out.
Yeah.
looks very festive and Christmassy. That one's super central. However, the biggest ones are at the South Bank, behind the South Bank Centre, and if you walk along the riverfront to the Tate Modern Gallery, there are more very festive ones in front of the Tate Gallery. Here are the start of some of London's spectacular street decorations. Okay, we head over to Piccadilly Circus and Regent Street, and I'll show you the this year's Regent Street Christmas lights.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay, Piccadilly Circus is there. I'm at the bottom of Regent Street, and as you can see, this year's Regent Street Christmas lights are all new and look pretty spectacular. Okay, next up, Christmas shopping. Now it goes without saying that people will be hitting the shops to buy gifts and also festive decorations for their home. And it seems many of the stores have a competition to see who can open their Christmas department the earliest. But what is most popular are the Christmas windows, and the department stores in particular, like Liberty behind me, but also Selfridges, Harrods, Phoenix. They spend the whole year planning and then decorating, ultimately, their windows for Christmas. And you can see the people stopping, staring, taking photographs and selfies. They're hugely popular. A competition each year to see who can produce the most spectacular.
One of the most popular things to do here in London during the festive season is to visit one of London's ice rinks. This is Somerset House, which is an amazing backdrop and hosts a pop-up ice rink each winter. There are many ice rinks in town. We skated at Broadgate Ice Rink this year. There's also one in front of the Natural History Museum and a huge ice rink in Winter Wonderland, to name just a few. And skating is great fun, but you can also simply enjoy spectating, as each rink invariably has a bar and restaurant too. The one here at Somerset House has at least 2 permanent bars and restaurants, as well as a festive Fortnum & Mason bar and restaurant accompanying their sponsorship of this ice rink. And the rinkside bar here, where you can also enjoy something to eat and drink and stay warm while watching some skating right beside the ice rink. The rink at the Natural History Museum has a bar above and overlooking the ice rink with a balcony, which is an amazing spot for some festive drinks. However, Somerset House here is probably the most spectacular backdrop, as it completely surrounds the ice rink.
Okay, last but by no means least, Winter Wonderland. It's definitely one of the most popular festive things to do here in London every year. For my advice, come during the evening if you can. It's lit by neon and fairy lights, so it looks much more impressive at night. And if you can, during the week, because right now it's a Sunday evening and it is heaving with people. If you watch my other videos from this year's Winter Wonderland or other years where I come during the week, it's a lot more relaxed and short queues to get in, although it's free to get in, but the queues are shorter, and short queues for all the rides.
I want another one today. We'll let you have it.
trip to Winter Wonderland is complete without bratwurst from Mr. Bratwurst. Tastes like Christmas. Winter Wonderland has the biggest ice skating rink in London at the moment. It's a good spot to come and enjoy some mulled wine or hot chocolate, something warm to drink, and watch some skating. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my guide to the top festive things to do here in London at Christmas. So let me wish you a very Merry Christmas, and until next time, from London, from Hyde Park and Winter Wonderland, toodles.